Hello and welcome back. My name is Mark Hopkins, and been getting good feedback on the show. Appreciate it. People like the things that we're doing that are the conversations more than my rants. I've got to stop my rants, but the situation doesn't really lend to stopping a rant. But some good news today. Parks are open. They have been open for a while, and I stand corrected. They didn't close. They've limited occupancy, but they haven't closed. And it's different in different parks. So check. But state parks inform me they are open on a limited basis. Um, I don't know how they're enforcing the social distancing or stuff like that, and hopefully that doesn't get out of control. But they are open, so go out to the park, enjoy yourself. I see we're leading towards a trend here on Thursday the 16th, where people are starting to open things. We're getting back to it. We're past the point. The country cannot stay closed forever. Um, on the downward slide, we're seeing that nurses are still getting pushback for asking for PPE, personal protection equipment. That's ridiculous at this point. They should not. It should be there. What should have happened is that these stores, all these businesses that don't have a plan, okay, any kind of plan beyond a light economic plan, they don't have a plan for their disaster survival. We can't rely on the state, local, or federal government for everything. Every business should have reasonable equipment to maintain their business. So, for this event, I would have said if you're a business and you have 20 employees, then you should have, a couple hundred pairs of gloves, and you should have a couple hundred masks in a bin sealed in the basement. And every business now at the end of this should put this in there and cycle through it so that we don't get blindsided like we always do again in a couple minutes. As soon as it happens again, it's the first time. And we always say, you always see the officials saying, we'll do better the next time. It's always, we'll do better the next time. We're trying to learn from this. So we should just, we should get it down to more of a system. Parks are opening around. Things are starting to open. People can't take the confinement. This isn't a quarantine. This isn't a quarantine. Quarantine is when you are you know what? Let's have a guest on the show. Let's ask Siri what a quarantine is. What is the definition of the word quarantine? Okay. It said it through my headphones. But it's a state, time, place being where people arriving are held in a place. And what's the definition of quarantine?
As a noun, it means a state, period, or place of isolation in which people or animals that have arrived from elsewhere or been exposed to infectious or contagious disease are placed. Do you want to hear the remaining one?
No. The key in that statement is have been exposed. You quarantine people that have been exposed. You don't quarantine people that haven't been exposed on this scale. This isn't a quarantine, it's a house arrest where you can go out. So it's a bunch of half measures, a bunch of nothing. That's why it's so confusing. We lost a month of February because of delays by leadership. And some experts say, and of course they're speculating, if we had February, we could have cut deaths by 90% potentially at the end of this. And it's not over. It can circle back. We all got to be smarter. We got to break our toxic habit and not forget the lessons from this tomorrow. Remember the lessons. Keep with them. Okay? So get out there. Enjoy the parks. Stay 6 feet away from everybody. Stay 12 feet away from me. Have some fun. We're going into the weekend, which means nothing now because Nobody knows what day it is. I was going to do an online game show version for humor, but I don't know if it's time for humor yet with this. But thank you for your time, and I will talk to you guys soon. And we're signing off. Take care.